So the big question is, to verse or not to verse? After all that we discussed, what do you think?
I think attend the public consultations when they open in the next 5 years. Because I feel like there's a lot of perhaps apprehension and confusion around policy. A lot of things have not been made clear to us yet. And hopefully by the time the early 2030s come around, much of this will have been answered.
I feel that it will depend on where you're staying, the type of flat, and also maybe your income level. Because let's say, for example, let's say this is a second time or third time buyer, and you still have the means to get some income. So maybe to vote for verse, you get some money, you can buy another place. But let's say, for example, if you are older and you are maybe a retiree, then because we do know that the elderly single population is actually going up. So some of these people, they may even outlive their siblings. So that one, then maybe the authorities will then have to think about what is the kind of alternative. Like just now I mentioned, is it going to be Comcare apartment, maybe rental, public rental flats? So these are some things to consider. Then of course, maybe to put ourselves, forward to think about, the type of flats also make a difference. Let's say, for example, if I'm staying in, let's say I'm just imagine, I'm the one that bought, like, let's say, in the Greater Southern Waterfront or Mount Pleasant, where we expect that, the construction process or the type of flats, I suppose the materials that they use, the way they're going to do it, likely these flats are going to last maybe beyond 99 years. So it makes sense that, let's say, for example, I will not take up the verse and then I continue staying in these very well-located flats. But if you're talking about, you're now staying in maybe a really very much older flat that has been built like, in the 1970s or 80s, where the process is not that great, materials is not that great. And when it comes to the decay, it's quite difficult to continue living in even that area, because there's only so much that they can do for, let's say, HIP1 and HIP2. So that I feel is a consideration. So I will feel that maybe as the years go by, perhaps people taking up verse may be lesser than right now.